Yo, what is up, fam? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is the Cosmic back at y'all with another stock review. And I set out a Twitter poll asking if what y'all wanted me to look at. Was it either CYDY or if it was FRSX? And y'all voted FRSX. So without further ado, here we go. Yo, what is up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining again. This is the Cosmic, and I am looking at BNGO, massive runner from the 29th of 3 massive green days. It's just going absolutely crazy. And I was just wanting to give a little bit of analysis and a thought on it. All right, so essentially, this is what kind of helped it run was their earnings. Their great Q3 earnings. They posted sales of 2.2 million. Earnings were up 37.55%, but it still reported an overall loss of 10.23 million. And they collected, but they collected 1.18 million during Q2, but they also showed a 7.43 million loss. So, I mean, it posted its sales. The earnings were up. Positive earnings. It's a bio runner, so it did pretty good. And they're saying that the Royce is suggesting growth of the company, and it's not that great. So what are my thoughts over just like looking at some of this stuff going on? Well, this is a hype play. It's a low float bio runner up on earnings, and it will probably crash. If you're in it over the weekend, I think this would be your last chance to get out, honestly, in my opinion. I don't like chasing these plays. It could keep going, but its float is too high for me. Its free float, it's too high for me. 153 million. I mean, it's right there in that range. It's sketchy to play. I like my float to be 100 million or less to catch these runners. So it's in that sketchy area. I would not keep a hold of this stock. I wouldn't. So what I do is I'll go to the next runner. And what do I think would possibly be a good one to, snag? So let's see what is up with BNSO. Double click there and look, in the one day it ran. Now this is a stock I could possibly look at. It spiked and it held its gains. This is something that I would look at, especially on coming tomorrow in the morning. I'll probably be playing this stock. It looks primed for another good run. You have your key resistance levels right here at 850. It's a great possibility. Let's look at its volume is 8.38 million and its free float is 1.17 million. Yes, this is my play for this is my call. This is my call for Monday morning. You're going to see this hit $10 again. Second green day runner. It's a classic pattern, happens over and over and over. What was its news? All right. It looks like they released a return on capital. Returns on capital. All right. And yeah. It has a Royce of 2.0. I mean, it's a low rate of return, but hey, it's a positive rate of return. A lot better than BNGO. So I tend to follow what professionals think, and I think that this would be a good run. I don't think it was just a one-day pump and fade away, because if it was, you would have seen a different pattern. This level would not have held so strong. Look, 3 times it hit. Typically, once it hits 3 times, it's going it's going to keep going. That's a triple bottom right there. Pop, 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 pow. So I would look at this. If it breaks 850, what I would do is I would wait for it to come up to 850, break it, and then come back down to test it to make sure that it is a confirmed breakout. And then that's whenever I'm going to buy, whenever it comes back down and dips around 8 to 850, 833. I won't get in a little bit earlier, just because you always have that able to fall back down. And if you do want to, get in as it opens, like, good luck getting in as soon as it opens. 4 o'clock, this thing is going to go absolutely insane. But if it does drop down, that's going to be my stop level. If I do get in at 770, my stop level is going to be 670. I'll take a dollar loss. But my absolute win would be, about 1070 is where I'd cut my absolute max at, but I'll take some profits along the way. So y'all keep an eye out on BNSO. I think it's going to be an absolute winner for Monday morning. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. Y'all have a good one. Peace.